Hey guys, it's Allie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I didn't really know what to do, so I went to Twitter and I was like, hey guys, what should I film today? And someone requested that I should rank my top 10 of something. And I thought that was a really interesting idea because that's something I've actually thought of in the past, but I never really had any good ideas for it, so I never did it. So I decided to just think of things that I'm passionate about and rank my top 10 of that category. So what I will be doing today is that I will be ranking my top 10 travel destinations that I have visited. But yeah, before we get into the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know. Hit the bell icon so you'll get notifications whenever I post a video. Okay, let's get straight on into it. Also, I forgot to mention this before, but if my voice sounds like I'm going through puberty, it's because I did a lot of screaming this weekend. Basically, I was in a lot of loud places where I had to scream to be heard in regular conversations. So, okay, let's get down to my top 10 travel destinations now. So my number 10 is Israel. I went to Israel when I was in 7th grade for my B'nai Mitzvah with Ethan and my family. When I was there, I didn't particularly enjoy it that much, so the reason why I put it on my top 10 is because people who go there do really love it. There's a lot of history to see, which is really interesting. They have good food. I don't remember the food very well, but I remember eating like a lot of pizza when I was there. It was weird. I ate a lot of like Italian food when I was in Israel. It's very different there than it is from other places that I've been to, which is something that I appreciate. And yeah, there's not much else to say about it. I went in 2011, so. Number 9 is Montenegro. I would rank Montenegro higher because it was really, really fun, but I was only there for like 2 days, and so I didn't get to experience the country all that much, but what I did do there was really fun. I went to Tivat and I got to explore the Bay of Kotor and the old city of Kotor. I remember eating a lot of good food there. I remember all of the sights to be so beautiful, and it's not a very touristy country, which is what I like about it. Being there with a bunch of locals and not necessarily a bajillion tourists is something that I really like about traveling to more remote places in the world. Number 8 on my list is Guatemala for similar reasons as Montenegro. It's not a very touristy place. It's pretty remote, which I like about it. The food there is really good. It's beautiful there. And when I was there, I also was only there for like 2 days again, so I didn't get to fully see a lot of the country as much as I would have liked to, but from what I did experience there, I really enjoyed it. I got to go to a local's house and eat with them and learn from them about like Mayan culture, and I went to Tikal National Park, which was beautiful and full of history, so I really, really enjoyed that. Number 7 is Mexico. I have only been there once. I went to Cabo over winter break. It's a really good place to just sit on the beach and do nothing all day, which those are personally not my favorite types of vacations to go on, but that's what I ended up doing when I was in Mexico. I also went ATVing, and I went on like a boat and went whale watching. It was fun. But I know there's a lot more to do in Mexico, in places like Cancun, like where you go to like ruins and stuff, and there's good food there. We love Mexican food in this house. But yeah, I feel like there's other places in Mexico that I would like to go back to and explore, which is why I ranked it higher than places such as Guatemala and Montenegro, where I feel like I've had more authentic travel experiences. Number 6 is Costa Rica. I've been there twice, and both times I've really enjoyed it. I feel like Costa Rica is an adventurer's paradise. When I went to Costa Rica, I did things like zip lining and hiking and whitewater rafting, which are all things that I love to do when I travel. I'd say my favorite type of traveling are the trips where we go on like excursions and like are with nature and learn a lot about wildlife, as opposed to ones where you're like sitting on the beach all day or going to like big cities or whatever. Although Costa Rica is a little bit more on the touristy side in my opinion, at least in Central America, it has a lot to offer, and it's not always like, it's not a place where you're surrounded by other foreigners that are trying to do the same exact thing as you and are like preventing you from doing it, you know? Oh, also about Costa Rica, rice and beans. Oh, I love rice and beans so much, and they eat it all the time. Number 5 is London. I really like London. It was my first time in Europe when I went to London. I turned 18 there, so it was really fun to celebrate my birthday there. I saw West End theater shows. I saw Book of Mormon and Les Mis when I was there. But my favorite part of London is the Churchill War Rooms. When I was there, I remember just being so intrigued by everything around me, like the history of that museum, I guess, is so fascinating to me. Also, London, while it's expensive, it does have good shopping in my opinion. I really liked going to Primark a lot. I bought so much at Primark. It was great. And it was really nice weather given the time of year. I was there at around Christmas time, so it was really pretty at that point as well. Number 4 is New York City. Yes, I've lived in New York City all my life. I don't really know why I'm counting this as a travel destination, because I don't travel there. I live there, and I've lived there for all 19 years of my life. But the reason why I put this on the list and I put it so high up is because I do feel like it's a good travel destination for other people. Yes, it's expensive, but it can be done cheaply. Like, you don't need to like spend a bunch of money to find good food. Like, the 99-cent pizzas are great. Also, we have great bagels in New York City. I love bagels, and there's a lot to do there. There's like Times Square and Central Park and other like touristy places, but there's also like hidden gems within the city that I really like. And by hidden gems, I mean just like little restaurants or stores or just neighborhoods that are really like pretty, but like not a lot of people go there. I love living in New York, and I love it when people come to New York and end up falling in love with it just as much as I have, because it is a magical city and I can't imagine living anywhere else. And yeah. Number 3 is Italy. Why I put this so high up on my list? I was in Italy for less than 24 hours. I only got to explore Rome for like 2 hours at night. But I did do a lot when I was there. I got to go to the Colosseum and the Pantheon, and I got gelato and pizza, and it was really fun being there for the short time that I was there. But the reason why I ranked Italy so high is because even though I was there for such a short amount of time, I've never been like so excited to like go back to a country that I've already visited and see it more in depth. Number 2 on my list is Belize. Belize is not touristy. When you're in Belize, everything is beautiful. They have amazing wildlife in that country. The beaches are beautiful, and there's such good like snorkeling and scuba diving there because of the barrier reef. And I just remember being there and meeting so many nice people. They have Mayan ruins, and the food is great. I really enjoyed eating when I was in Belize, and so that's why Belize is my favorite country in Central America. I love it so much, and I would love to go back one day. And now we are down to my number 1 favorite country in the world that I have visited, and that is Croatia. We all know how I feel about Croatia. After my recent trip there, I loved it so much. It's probably the best food that I've ever had in my life. The views were beautiful, and we got to go to remote parts of the country and learn about how people live and learn about their culture and their food, and just it was so nice because we got to have these like cultural experiences and also go exploring and do things like biking and hiking and kayaking, and it just had so much to offer. I got to go to Split, I got to go to Dubrovnik, and I got to go to Korčula, and all 3 of those places were absolutely breathtaking, and just I loved them so much. My dad and I had such a good time in Croatia, and I'm so excited to one day go back there. I love it so much, and it's just one of the best travel experiences I've ever had was being there. Alright, that's it. That's my top 10 travel destinations. Yay. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I upload every Thursday. Also, hit the bell icon so you get notifications every time I post a video, and follow all of my socials. My links will be in the description down below. And I will also link my travel playlist of travel vlogs and travel diaries that I've done in the past. And I think that's all I gotta say for now. So I will see you later. Bye!